Sir, are you like the chief?
I am, sir.
Oh, okay. How you doing, sir? I was just trying to ask for your badge number. That's in your name.
How can I help you?
Your name and badge number will be here. Help.
Get that on the internet.
Okay.
Okay, right now you have to leave.
So you saying if I don't leave, I'm gonna be arrested?
Sir, I'm telling you right now you have to leave.
Is it a lawful command?
Your choice on whatever you want it to do.
I'm sorry? Who am I? I'm just a person. Who are you?
Hello, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to take a trip up to Illinois and meet a channel that has been terminating tyrants quite well. Now, as some of you may know, I have covered this channel before and will link the previous video in the pinned comment in the description. But instead of a compilation this time, I'm going to focus on an incident that Tyrant Terminator Audits had with a local police chief, and it resulted in the police chief being fired.
That's correct.
Alright, so I initially shared this video 8 months ago. And 8 months ago, the police chief had just been fired. But there's been some developments since then. Not only has he been fired, but they're charging him with crimes. This is not something that we usually see or hear, so I figured that I'd share it and promote this video and what's happening with Tyrant Terminator Audits again. Check this out.
The victim came face to face with Carl Scott, who he says brutally assaulted him in a back room of the Robbins police station. While he says he's still traumatized, he's determined now more than ever to get justice.
It was overwhelming. You know, the entire feeling. I was definitely uncomfortable.
It's been more than 8 months since James Snow crossed paths with former ex-Robbins police chief Carl Scott. The last time he saw him, Snow says he thought he was going to die, recounting his story to CBS News Chicago back in July.
Took me in this room, slammed me down on like this little metal plate where you sit at, and they just start beating me.
How you doing, officer?
The attack was the disturbing outcome of a visit to Robbins Village Hall last summer, where Snow says he was simply exercising his First Amendment right as a so-called First Amendment auditor, where he films interactions with law enforcement officers and city employees on government property.
Okay, right now you have to leave.
When he asked the officer to go get a baton, man, I was like, oh, he's gonna probably beat me to death.
Since our interview and an investigation by the Cook County Sheriff's Office, Scott was charged with multiple offenses, including aggravated battery, official misconduct, and obstruction of justice for attempting to destroy Snow's cell phone, which had recorded some of the assault. That cell phone, prosecutors say, was taken by Scott and thrown into a sewer drain after the attack.
After what he did, it was no shock to me because, I mean, you know, what could you do worse than what you had already done?
Snow and his attorney, Jed Stone, were both in Cook County Criminal Court to sit in on Scott's pretrial hearing, where Scott was successfully served with a civil lawsuit in connection to the attack that they say should have never happened.
This isn't some rookie cop that didn't know the difference. He was the chief of police of the village, and he beat my client.
I don't believe that anybody from the city of Robbins will encounter something like this again because they see what's going on. You know, we're not going to tolerate that. You know, the justice system is obviously not tolerating that.
Now, Carl Scott resigned as police chief just days after that attack in Village Hall. He is due back in court on May 5th, where a trial date is expected to be set. Reporting in the newsroom, Andrew Ramos, CBS News Chicago.
Alright, now that we're all caught up, let's watch the video that led up to that. And don't forget to subscribe to Tyrant Terminator Audits and watch his original video. Both of those, a link to his channel and his video, will be found in the description and the pinned comments. It's crazy to think that the interaction you're about to watch led to the police chief beating this man.
That's okay, right?
What's the reason?
I'm just documenting today. Documenting this health department. It's cool, right? Okay. I'm sorry? Yeah, I chose not to wear one.
Okay, then you have to step out.
Why is that?
You have to put a mask on.
Says who?
Hold on, you probably got it.
Okay.
It's a sign right there. Mary.
Yeah, said it's a sign right here.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I Please not record me.
I'm sorry?
Please not record me.
Yeah, like I told her, I'm just documenting today. What is this the manager you was getting for the? Okay. What's your name, man?
Please don't record me.
What's your name?
Please don't record me.
Okay. You guys not going to engage. I'm gonna just disengage. Just gonna do it.
I'll talk to the manager.
Oh, okay.
I pulled the panic button. I am.
Wow. She told her to pull the panic button. Wow. It's crazy, man. Excuse me, ma'am. How do I go by getting a FOIA request form from you guys?
Well, what type of form?
FOIA?
A what?
FOIA, the FOIA, you know what FOIA is? It's Freedom of Information Act.
Okay. Let me have him talk to our manager, okay?
Is it the same lady that came out? Is it someone else? Because she wasn't too professional just then. Is it someone other I can speak with?
Let me see, okay?
Okay. What's your name? Thanks a lot. It's called FOIA, so it'll be FOIA. FOIA. Okay. So, seems like this young lady is gonna help us file us a FOIA.
We don't know what it is.
So it's Freedom of Information Act.
The Freedom of Information Act.
There you go.
Okay.
Why are you recording people?
I'm sorry?
Why are you recording people?
Just documenting my day-to-day, ma'am. That's it. Just exercising my rights to record in public. I mean, you engaged me, so. That's okay. I'll actually fill out my FOIA on a blank sheet of paper, then I'll turn it in that way.
Okay, but we need to put a mask.
Yeah, I just can't wear one. I can't, yeah. Yeah, now, thanks, though. Thanks for being professional. She's been the most professional here. Can't say the same for the security lady and the manager lady. She's very unprofessional.
How you recording can't corroborate?
I mean, that's just a sign. It's not nothing. Okay, well, you shouldn't engage me then. You're talking to me and then don't want to be on camera. That doesn't make sense. Because it's not an obligation to cooperate. Oh, absolutely not. I got official business here. I don't have to get out. So, I mean, y'all pushing panic buttons, and I think that was very unnecessary, but.
Not filed directly. So unnecessary.
So that make y'all push the panic button?
Get the hell out.
Wow, she said get the hell out. Super unprofessional. Wow. Well, we really don't expect it, but we don't expect it, but we do expect it. So we see what the name of her security company is.
Tactical.
Oh, it's called Tactical.
Tactical security.
Tactical Security. What's your name?
What's your name?
So we can file a complaint.
What's your name?
I'll ask you first.
Okay.
All right, we gonna get it though. Trust me. Oh, can't. How want me to get in trouble by? Says who? What law is that? That don't even make sense. Okay. You should have never engaged me from the get-go, especially with that type of attitude.
Taking 5 directions.
Whose directions, man? That sounds absurd. She said directions. So I see that Robbins has showed up. So we see what they have to say. How you doing, officer?
Good, how you doing?
Pretty good. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Why do you need all that? Sergeant Yates.
Well, I mean, you're engaging me. So, obviously, she explained the reason why she called you guys here. She probably didn't explain everything, though. So I'm here to exercise my right to record. I got 2 things that I'm here for. The second thing that I'm here for is to file a FOIA. The young lady behind this cubicle here, I forgot her name, hard to pronounce. She's helping me with that now. So since once I'm done with that, conducting my business and exercising our rights, then I'll be good to go.
Okay, well, they have policy here. Okay, no phones, no recording.
Because I didn't see that. I just,
Okay, well, I've already spoke to the manager.
Okay.
It's Cook County policy. And the second policy is right now they have a mask mandate while you're inside the building.
Right, okay. And I can't wear one for medical reasons. I'm just saying that's been passed through the governor of the state of Illinois and everything.
Okay.
And they should understand that.
Okay. Again, that's nothing to do with me.
Well, I'm saying, what I'm saying, Sergeant, to be all, with all due respect, if you're here trying to enforce their policy and you're law enforcement, then you're going to trample on my rights.
Policy.
Well, you're telling me about their policy.
You're probably trying to put this on YouTube or Facebook and try and get.
What makes you say that? I'm trying to exercise my rights without them being trampled on.
Okay, so you're looking for confrontation.
Absolutely. How? I just told you two things I was here for.
Okay, and I'm explaining to you that we're called here because
that's correct.
Follow the policy that they're requesting you.
Because I can't, in terms of the mask.
You can't because phones not allowed.
Sir, what does it say that? It doesn't say they know we're here. They're making it up. Did you investigate thoroughly to see that? She's not willing to speak.
Right there, no phone.
It says no phone, so it doesn't say anything about no recording. Even if it did,
on a phone, sir.
Sir, if it did say that, that still would be a violation of my rights. Plus, I'm here for official business.
Okay.
I'm here for official business.
Okay, so you can take your official business and you can wait outside, or you can leave your phone, put it away, and then follow the policy.
I have to file a FOIA, sir. Did you not just hear me say that? That's official bit, so I can legally be here. Plus, I'm exercising my rights. Are you going to try to step on that today, sir? On camera? That's all I'm asking. So
you're looking for the confrontation. I get that.
How am I looking for? You have a right to make your own decisions.
Words in my mouth is what you're trying.
Absolutely not. I'm asking a question.
You absolutely are.
I'm asking a question, Sergeant. With all due respect, I'm just asking you a question.
Right.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? That's it. If I can, like I say, file my FOIA like the lady was just helping me do.
So you can do that. So she's working on your FOIA.
That's correct.
You can wait out here in the lobby where you can keep your phone.
I have to fill it out.
No mask.
I have to fill it out.
Unless you can bring it out to you.
No, I have a right to fill it out here, Sergeant.
You do?
Absolutely. That's lawfully, I have a right. I have a constitutional right. What's your name, badge number, sir?
Officer Fraser, 627.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm Dr. Abiano, and I'm the lead physician in this clinic.
Okay.
What is your name? Because we don't even have your name. We don't know which doctor you're going to see.
Oh, okay. Well, to be honest with you, I'm not here to see a doctor.
Okay.
Like I was explaining to this young lady.
Okay.
I'm just here to document the building. And like I just told the sergeant, I want to file a FOIA, ma'am. So I recorded all the footage that I need in terms of the lobby. So now I need to file my FOIA, which is a right by the state of Illinois. I told the sergeant, if I'm able to do that, file my FOIA, I'll be good to go.
Yes, sir. So are you saying you're not a patient in this clinic then?
I'm not here for services at all.
At all?
I'm just here for FOIA services.
Well, I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I'm a physician. There are many things I don't know.
Oh, okay, I understand that. So FOIA is FOIA, it's the Freedom of Information Act, state of Illinois, where citizens can come in and request public records from any public agency. This is one of them. That's what I'm here to do.
So what public record are you looking for today?
Just general information about this department and Cook County Health Department. I'll turn it right into you so you'll be able to see it.
Oh yeah, so the way it works, Cook County Health has an administration, right?
That's correct.
So this clinic is this clinic is by itself, but this clinic is not Cook County, right?
Okay.
If anybody is gonna come here to request anything from us here,
You're saying you're gonna tell me go online?
what?
Okay. Because they usually tell me that.
No. If you're gonna request something here, you have to go through Cook County administration to do that.
Okay,
we have never had anybody walk into our clinic,
I understand
asking
that.
for a FOIA or recording. We have never had that.
I can understand that, and that's
we have people that we report to. Okay?
Real quick, the reason why they probably never came in and done it is because they probably don't know that they have a right to do it. Sir, are you like the chief?
I am, sir.
Oh, okay. How you doing, sir? I was trying to ask for your badge number. That's in your name.
How can I help you?
Your name and badge number will be here. Help.
Chief of Police of Robbins Police Department.
Oh, you don't want to give your name?
You get that on the internet.
Okay, well, I know it's part of you guys' policy. I don't actually need any help. I explained to these officers.
Can we actually leave, please?
Definitely after I'm done conducting my business. I have official business here, sir.
That's my business is done, if you don't mind leaving.
Sir, I have a file of FOIA. My business is not done.
For your medical records.
No, I'm not looking for medical records.
Sir.
The general information for this department, sir.
You
Why are
got a
you?
card for them to give a card?
Why are you escalating the situation, Chief? Yeah, because you're telling me my business is done and it's not.
He hasn't said what
Now, can you give
information he
him,
needs.
can you give him a card for the business here so he can go?
Sir, I got to file a FOIA before I go. If you're
You don't file FOIAs.
Yes, you do, sir.
FOIAs, you don't file FOIAs in the place of business.
Absolutely, you can.
Send them the information. And what is it?
So, okay, so can I show you the law? Where it say I can do it?
What are you trying to FOIA?
General information for this department.
Here's the general information right here.
No, ma'am. No, sir. That's not what I want.
What is it that you want, sir?
Specific stuff that I'm going to put on my request. I don't have to tell you, sir.
Okay,
Respectfully.
right now you have to leave.
So you saying if I don't leave, I'm going to be arrested?
Sir, I'm telling you right now you have to leave.
Is it a lawful command?
Your choice on whatever you wanted to do.
No, I'm saying if it's a lawful.
And that was the moment when he was grabbed, arrested, taken into a back room, and beaten by the police chief and 2 other officers. And what you're about to see is a subsequent city council meeting that addressed that issue prior to the news conference that you watched.
All right, I'll take this opportunity, all right, to make a brief statement to the town. As the mayor of the town, real brief statement. Got to be careful with my words because there is something happening in our town. Okay, it deals with our police chief. Okay, and give me patience because I'm trying to dance around legal right now. Sean, can you help me out? I got my publicist here. Help me out, Sean, to make sure we articulate this the right way. Go ahead, Sean.
Greeting to the village board, Madam Clerk, obviously the mayor. On last week, our acting chief was engaged in a particular matter to which the mayor was apprised of the next day. 48 hours after that, the mayor made a decision to put the acting chief on administrative leave.
No pay.
No pay. 24 to 48 hours after that, the mayor made the decision, given that the acting chief served at the pleasure of the mayor, to remove that particular acting chief from the payroll. There is a professional and active search for a permanent chief that is underway. The mayor also made the first call within the first 24 hours when he was alerted about this. The mayor called the Cook County Sheriff's Public Integrity Unit to ensure that an outside source will come in and actively investigate without indifference and without any partiality. And that's the protocol to which that should be done. The mayor also has conferred, if not all, at least many of the trustees and gotten their input as relates to how we move forward. And the mayor has graciously accepted some of those recommendations, and he will continue to confer. We don't know where it's going in terms of litigation, but the mayor chose not to wait for the outcome of an investigation. He saw fit the evidence to look at, and because that the acting chief serves, whether it was a permanent or acting chief, they serve at the pleasure of the mayor. The mayor, being a longtime Robbins resident, knows the pulse of the community, and he knows his own heart, and he chose to make that move. We didn't want to wait for a media outlet to call us. We didn't want to wait for the sheriff to find out happen chance. The mayor made those calls, and in my 37 years of doing this is the quickest that something like this has happened, because most times you put somebody on administrative leave and you wait for an outcome of an investigation that could go 3-4 months. But that's not what the mayor chose to do in this regard. He saw fit, he saw calls, and he took action. And I think the mayor should be applauded in that regard. And I also want to applaud the clerk and the village board for showing discretion in that time frame. Because when you're dealing with employee matters, these things are sensitive. So I think the entire village board should be applauded in that regard.
Thanks for coming, because I couldn't have said anything. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. We lead with transparency. We lead with transparency. I know my administration ain't been perfect. Not at all. But at the end of the day, we're accountable. We're accountable and we're transparent. Okay? So I want you all to brace what may happen in the next couple weeks. Something might be released, maybe not. All right, but it was important that while I sit before the people, act like I can't be up here and act like ain't nothing going on. Something going on. Something going on. And that's all. I'm gonna leave it right there and respect the integrity of the investigation. All right.
Mayor Board, I'd just like to make a comment that, Mayor, I appreciate your due diligence with this because even though this was your acting position, but you came to the board, asked us for our advice. And that's what I respect most of you, that you did ask our opinion, and we made the decision together. Well, you made the decision, but with our counseling, helped you make your decision. And so I appreciate you for being open-minded about that and jumping on top of this as quickly as you did. So, good job. Yeah.
So, I mean, I understand our town can't afford it anymore. So we'll do the best we can to move forward in honesty and transparency, and we ain't dodging no questions from you. When the time comes, the time will come. Sean will be back out here. The attorney will be out here too, and we'll address whatever.
Pretty crazy the chief of police thought he could get away with this. The next time I'm going to talk about this is to tell you how the lawsuit went. Do me a favor and subscribe to Tyrant Terminator Audit's channel. The link to that channel and the video that I used to make this one will be found in the description and the pinned comment. Until the next video, have a good day.